a man has a friendly reminder for us. Check it out.
It's just a friendly reminder that almost half the population in DC identifies as African American. Make no mistake, this isn't about trying to control crime. This is just the regime moving on to the next people of color on their list.
So as you saw there, he says that nearly half the population there in Washington, D.C., as he said, is African American, right? And that the regime, Trump's regime, that is, has moved on to the next people of color on the list. And I, first of all, I want to say thank you for that reminder, but you ain't telling us nothing we don't know. And first of all, they have not moved on to people of color because they've never moved off of us. It's always been Black Americans that's been on every list you can think of. Now, this regime that you're speaking of, yes, it belongs to Trump, but it's part of a bigger regime, and that is white supremacy, right? White supremacy has never not focused on Black Americans. Now, y'all are noticing because now you guys are the focal point right now. But that don't mean that we are just like moved on to do something else and that they're not focusing on us. They've always focused on us. Y'all just noticing it now because it's y'all, right? But you don't need to give us a friendly reminder because we know that, which is why we're not out there in the streets marching, protesting, or any of these other things. We've decided that we're going to focus on ourselves. And yes, this is smack dab in the middle of Trump taking over the police there in Washington, D.C. Yes, we know that he is targeting Black communities, but he said he was going to do that in his first term. He said it when he was campaigning, and there he is making good on that promise. Now, we know he's doing it to protect people that look like him, but you know, it's going to protect some of us too, and you too, sir. And we, as Black Americans, will not be pushed into protesting against anything. Because you, sir, know what happens when we get out there in them streets. You know that they go even harder in the paint. If you've noticed, the people that are out there protesting now, you don't see a whole lot of pushback. Yeah, in Los Angeles, the ICE raids, Trump sent out the National Guards and things like that. But it's still, I didn't hear about anybody getting unalived and any of that other stuff. And most of the people that were put in jail, for what I understand, Los Angeles says, oh no, you're free to go because Trump and them was doing too much. I wonder how many Black Americans are still in prison from the protests, like the one of George Floyd and all that. That's probably a lot, but nobody's focusing on that. So yeah, we've decided, get somebody else to do it. And even now, get somebody else to do it. Trump is going to do what he's going to do regardless of what Black people do. But the friendly reminder that you can give us is, as I'm going to keep saying this, get your kids out the streets. Police your own communities so that whatever is coming down the pipe from the regime, as you say, will have less of an effect because we as Black people have been told to do that for so long. Get your community intact. Now we can focus on doing just that. But yeah, they've not moved on, and they're not going to move on to us as Black Americans because they never moved off. So anyway, y'all let me know what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel.